Hey everybody, Brian Bauman from Bauman's Farm and Garden. And August is sometimes a really hard month to get your yard looking beautiful, right? A lot of your annuals are starting to get tired. My hanging baskets are starting to look a little tired, but I have the perfect plant to add this amazing pop of just unbelievable perennial color. These are perennial hardy hibiscus. They're actually super hardy. They go down to like minus 20 or minus 30 degrees. This particular variety is called All Eyes on Me. Check out this giant blossom on this. It really doesn't look real. I mean, they look tropical. They look like they're not going to survive. But let me tell you, I've had super success with these coming back season after season. There's a couple tricks to making that happen, or not screwing it up, and I'm going to take you to my yard and show you how I do it at my house. But as you can see, we have hundreds of these right now at the farm. They are just cracking open, and now right around kind of the 1st of August is when they really start opening up, and this entire plant is going to be covered in those blossoms. This is a new variety for us this year, All Eyes on Me, really pretty. But one of the varieties that we've grown for a number of years, this is Holy Grail. And I mean, to me, red is one of those colors that sometimes can be like a pinky red or an orangey red. This beautiful flower is a red. And the other thing that I like about it is that it has this kind of really dark foliage on it. So the red really stands out against the darker foliage. They're just starting to bloom. They will bloom from now until probably just after Labor Day. You'll get a full month of just incredible blossoms on it, but they also add a really great level of structure and color to it. There's a variety I wanted to show you because it's not going to stick around for long. I hadn't grown it for a while. I'm going to have Jessica throw up a picture of it because it's not blooming yet today, but it's called French Vanilla. It's this kind of off-white, vanilla color to it, and I just got informed, I was placing my orders for next year, that they're going to discontinue it because they couldn't get the starts of it to take really well, so they're going to try and play with the plant a little bit and make it easier for on the production side. The plant itself is amazing. It's just them trying to produce thousands and thousands of them a year is not working. So this year is going to be the last year that we have French Vanilla available. It is an amazing color, and if you want to add it to your garden, now is the time to come out to Bauman Farms. We'll have them for a couple weeks. They're not going to last long, so make sure you come out and get that before it's gone. Let me show you. I want to take you over to my house because there's one plant in the yard that everybody, whenever they come over for barbecues, whatever, like they stop in their tracks and they ask me what this plant is, and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Welcome to my backyard. Sometimes I get a little embarrassed. I oftentimes don't have enough time to do all the work back here that I wish I had the time to do. I'm a little busy on the farm, but one of my kind of pride and joys, things that I love to share with people every time they come over, is these gigantic, beautiful hibiscus. And you can see, I haven't done anything to this. It died all the way down to the ground during the winter time. It came back up, and they are just completely loaded with buds, just starting to bloom. And every time I have people over for a barbecue or just to hang out, this is where they stop and they go, oh my God, this is not real. Did you put this in the greenhouse during the winter time? How did you get this to work in your yard? And I did nothing. That is the beauty with these hibiscus. They're super hardy. There's a couple of tips and tricks though. During the winter time, they're going to die completely down to the ground. They have these kind of big stalks underneath, and a lot of times the stalks kind of still stick up, but they will die all the way back eventually. So in the fall, the leaves start to come off. I just kind of trim it back to about a foot off the top of the ground. And what you'll find is that it'll die all the way back during the winter time. I really like, I get a little excited in fall, and I like blow all the leaves off of my flower beds, but you got to be careful because a lot of times you can blow too much of the topsoil away from around the crown of the hibiscus, and you want to make sure that crown is still covered up, not just because it helps protect it from the winter. These are really super hardy. We're in zone 7 here, but I think they go down to like a zone 4, just close to like minus 20 or something crazy. But they will shoot up in the spring from that kind of main root system, and the further down you go, you're really kind of taking back all of the shoots that are going to be coming up in the spring. So I really like to make sure that I'm not blowing away from that crown of that root of the plant. But the other big mistake I think people make with these hibiscus is that they don't come up until it really starts to warm up. April, you will see nothing. It's going to look completely dead. And you're going to come out and talk to me and you're going to say, Brian, mine died. And I'm going to say, no, it didn't. Because still by Mother's Day, you're probably still going to see nothing. Memorial Day, you may first start to see those little shoots starting to come up. And by Father's Day, you've got shoots coming up all over the place and off it goes. But it takes that long for this plant to really get up and really start going. So don't freak out. It just takes a while. The best part of that whole process is that we're in the second week of August right now, and it is just now starting to bloom, and this is going to be covered in blooms for well past Labor Day. Throughout September, you're going to get a couple months of this just glorious flower looking amazing, and so many things in the yard don't look good right now. We're in the perfect spot because Jessica, if you can kind of come over, let me show you. This is a different type of hibiscus. These are also hardy hibiscus. This is what oftentimes you'll refer to as Rose of Sharon. Much smaller blooms. They're more of a shrub rather than a herbaceous perennial, meaning it's going to die back during the wintertime. They're beautiful as well, but oftentimes to me, they're not nearly as showy as the hardy hibiscus. They're going to die all the way down. I mean, we're talking the bloom size on this to the bloom size on these. It's just not comparable. And right now at the farm, we have so many different varieties available. There's so many different colors. And remember, that French vanilla is not going to last. So if you want that, come on out to the farm. We have a huge selection available right now. And ask me how mine are doing. I'd love to. I'd love to see pictures of them in your garden. If you already have some, post some pictures in the comments. Always remember to like and subscribe our videos. Jessica and me are going to be running around showing you lots of really cool plants. It's hard to believe that fall is just around the corner, but it's coming, and pumpkin patch means it's coming as well. Thanks everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.